Welcome back, folks, to Full Throttle here on the Heavy Bass channel. Last time, we got fuel from an unexpected source, and in the previous video, we knocked out the owner of the junkyard that's there. So now, it's time to go to the place of cool videos. Yes, indeed. I don't know why you would call it a junkyard. No, I find it a great place for cool videos. Yeah. Yeah, we're actually at Todd's junkyard. So, Todd is the guy that we knocked out who stole the welding torch from, from Mo. We could kick the door down.
Open up, Todd.
Problem is, though, the guy that we knocked out is Todd.
Todd's junkyard. Open up, Todd. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. Well, he basically knocked out Todd. That's the point of getting into the place to get the things. So now we have a problem. What do we need to do? Well, I just realized something. I forgot to pick up something back at the tower. So we're gonna make a slight detour and head back to the fuel tower real quick, because there's an item that we forgot to pick up. Trust me, we want to do this right now, more or less. And it's right here. The lockpick. The lock that held the door is actually a pick-upable item. Right, back. We can double click on a place and we can go back. So, this is the only way to get into the junkyard because, well, we knocked out Junkyard.
And goes over there.
And we knocked out
the other side of the wall.
So knocked out the creator of the cool videos.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking the man. He's around 50s and he does woodworking for a living. If we open the junkyard regularly, well, we won't be able to make the door. That's the problem. So, we need to do a bit of improvisation, as it were. We could go up the chain, but the problem is, though, it would open the door. Yeah, more or less, we can't do that either. We could lock the thing, but that would be a good idea. But then letting it go means that you do that. So,
not something I want to
what you want to lock is not the chain. You want to lock. What you want to do is go ahead. That's a latch. You want to lock that instead. Trust me on this one. It kind of works.
Unlock.
This should be easy. Well, it is. You could. Oh, it's unlocked. But the only reason why you would need to lock is because the chain controls the door. That's how you get in. By locking it, we can now go up we can now use the chain to get into the junkyard. Like so. Junk. Or as some people would like to call that, content creation. We can go back outside the way we came, or we could just go back up the rope again and see this fine, fancy animation again. Which is cool. Anyway. Amongst the junkyard is, of course, a pair of forks. Forks are basically those forks that go into the bike. Or basically hold up a bike. But of course, Ben looks at pretty much the cars. One suffers from fire damage.
Ooh, fire damage. Forget about it.
Let's see. One suffers from fire damage. And we can take a look at the cars if we want to. Trust me.
Cars.
And he just does not like cars. I mean, not many people do like cars.
Cars.
Some like walking for a living. Some like to take the bus. Even though it gets expensive. Trains would just be the same as planes. Unnecessary. You get there, but it's unnecessary. Planes are more expensive, though. Christ, are they expensive? And they don't even do good food either. So, amongst this one is a pair of forks. However,
Right on time.
oh no, it's the dog that barks in Junkyard's videos.
Down. Bad dog.
Unfortunately, we have to get rid of the dog in order for us to get this stuff. In order to get the forks, we have to get rid of the dog. And it's a bit cruel, I will admit, but
Dog jumps in car. eats meat.
You
jumps
want
out,
to, it's the
kills
right
me.
solution, but you want to do it, you want to do this in a location that actually kind of benefits that. So, this is the puzzle. You want to do is you gotta put the meat in, you want to put the meat inside this car.
Here, Poochie Pooch. Pooch.
And it goes inside and basically eats the meat. That's more important. I'm assuming that's the dog that Todd keeps. Well, starved mostly because it just kind of looks really shit. But we need to go up to the crane. I mean, I will admit, it is a bit of a stretch that a leader of a biker gang knows how to operate a lift, but again, this is a LucasArts, but it doesn't really need to explain much. Other than, you know, we need to get the car into a safe position so the dog doesn't need to do anything. It's a bit cool, I will admit, but it is the best way to get rid of the dog. And the good news is, I think we pretty much we're good to go. Yeah. So now that the dog's been incapacitated, I think getting the forks is no issues whatsoever, which is really, really important. So now let's go ahead and get the forks and get the very last thing we need to fix our bike.
Nice forks. Where'd you find them?
Right next to the knives and spoons.
Well, that's it. Wait outside for a minute and I'll finish her up. I'm working on a surprise.
I hate surprises.
All right, here she comes. Am I cool or what?
You're amazing. I should crash that thing every day. So what's the surprise?
Oh, just your average everyday pre-regulation destroyer class solid fuel recoil booster.
You're serious?
Yes.
But only the vultures.
I have my connections. Now, are you gonna try this thing out or not? Ooh, wish I had a camera.
I wish I had some way of paying you back.
Just beat it, will ya? You're scaring away my regular customers.
Bye, Mo.
Send me a postcard from the ambush.
Alright, off we go then. We got an ambush to stop. More or less. We got cool looking things as well. So let's head off to the ambush. But as we leave, yeah, that squint means that Mo knows something. Oh, I had a feeling those assholes from last episode were going to be the ones doing this.
He's a sneaky one. This time he ain't getting past us. See him? Nope. Keep looking.
Yeah, this is why you don't want to piss off with private companies. They have nutcases that basically do the work for them. Kind of like certain ore companies right now. Anyway, we have an issue that we need to solve in order to get to the ambush. And stop whatever it is from happening. And save our biker gang for whatever plans Ripburger has. For Malcolm Corley. So, next time, let's see if we can get rid of these problems and solve that issue. So, bye for now.